Hello. So I'm going to be playing the cello and bass part for the playing test, which is number 66, called Sitka City. It is on page 15 in your Essential Elements book. Make sure that you have reviewed the pages beforehand and you're not just jumping straight to the playing test because it's dealing with different key signatures, different finger patterns, extensions, and stuff, especially for cello. So you want to make sure that you are practicing all of that stuff before you jump into the playing test. Because I guarantee if you just jump in straight to the playing test, you are going to play some things wrong. Okay, so you need to make sure you're doing that. So pay attention. You have three sharps in the key signature: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Fat cats get. You have slurs. You have dynamics. You have accents on the quarter notes. Notice for cello, and I don't have a bass book in front of me, I'm sorry. But for cello, make sure that you are noticing that you have extended fours and extended twos. Okay, so your hand position in general is going to be pretty different. Okay, for bass, you're just going to be doing a lot more fours. Okay, you don't really have any like extensions or anything like that, but you are going to be using fourth finger pretty much all the time because you don't end up going up onto the G string, so you don't have to worry about a low one or anything. You drop down while the cello part does not. So when I'm playing this, so Ethan, if you're paying attention, if you're watching this video, I'm going to be continuing up onto the A string for the cello part because that's the part I'm looking at, but the bass part drops down to the A string and then goes on to the E string. So it will sound slightly different because of that, but it's all the same idea. Okay, so I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it at the tempo I'd like, and then a slower tempo, and then back to the tempo I'd like. So for practice purposes, if you want to try and play with me. Okay, so here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Okay. I'm not playing super duper loud on the forte just because it is nap time for my daughter and I don't want to wake her up. And my husband's napping too. And then my son's having quiet time. So I'm the loud one right now. So I'm trying to make it louder, but you know, I don't want to disturb. So I'm going to do it again and I'm going to play it a little bit slower. Okay. 1 and 2 and ready, go. So for cello, your fourth finger is never normal. Your fourth finger is extended the entire time. Okay, that's something to consider. And anything that should normally be third finger is going to also be an extended 2 because you're doing the extended 4. So third finger just goes down for support when you're playing fourth finger, and none of your fourth fingers are normal. Just to remember. Okay, one more time at the tempo I would prefer. 1 and 2 and ready, go. I feel like I improved just with those couple run-throughs. Pay attention to the tempo. If you go too slow or too fast, you will lose some points for the playing test. It is marked as moderato, which means moderate, so it's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's somewhere in the middle. So if you go to either extreme of too fast or too slow, you are not playing the music the way it's intended, so you will lose a little bit. So try to make sure you're not dragging, and then you're like not trying to show off by going super fast because it's not supposed to be. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that's helpful. Playing test is due Friday, May 1st. Okay, please make sure you're submitting your video by then. The assignment is open through Saturday, May 2nd, but it will be late if you submit it on Saturday. So please try to make sure you're turning it in on. I appreciate it. Good luck.